Explain the debugging method of ground radar. First, you need to install the radar and the ground for fixing. Then turn off the firewall in the computer control panel. Uninstall all antivirus software in the uninstall panel. Then modify the fixed IP of the computer. Allow the computer and the radar to be pinged on the same network. Go to the bottom right corner of the computer to find a network icon. Find Change Recognizer settings. Find Ethernet. If there are multiple Ethernets, find the one that is connected to the radar and modify it. Right-click and enter to find the Intel Protocol 4. Then change to specify IP. The IP of the radar and the IP of the computer cannot be the same. Radar IP is 192.168.1.71. So here the computer IP is changed to 192.168.1.90. 90 can also be changed to a number other than the radar IP. 0 to 255 range can be, according to the different IP network segments of the radar. Set the network segment corresponding to the radar here. Then test it by running. Run and enter pin 192.168.1.71T. The number entered is the IP of the radar. Then click OK. It can be seen that the computer and the radar have been pinged and there is data communication. If you can't ping the same, there is no data communication. Need to check the location of the radar. There are two green indicator lights on the side of the radar. If it is always on, it means that the whole device is running normally. On the left is the status indicator light. On the right is the battery indicator light. If the power indicator light on the right is flashing or not on, you need to check whether the power supply is connected properly. Next, start installing the software. Find the installation package and decompress it. After decompressing, click the installer, and the software will be installed in the D drive folder by default. Click to install. After the installation is complete, a driver prompt will pop up. We have already installed it in advance, so just click Close. If it is not installed, click Install. After the installation is complete, two icons will appear on the desktop. It is the icon and manual of the radar. Open the radar software. After opening, click the first setting button. Find Device Management and click Add. Add radar to Device Management list. The drop-down box can choose the model. Requires option to select Waterproof Hawkeye radar option. The name can be set arbitrarily according to your actual situation. IP here you need to fill in the IP of the radar. Change it to 192.168.1.71. The radar IP is on the radar shell. You can check it yourself. Click OK. After adding it, restart the software according to the prompt. Find the icon in the lower right corner. If not, click the small triangle on the lower right to search. After finding the yellow icon, right-click to exit. In it again, click on the calibration program to set the maximum sensing distance. The maximum sensing distance is the distance from the radar to the furthest point on the screen. The visual inspection is about 3 to 4 meters. So the maximum detection distance needs to be set to 3000 to 4000. After setting, You can rotate the connection to the screen at this position. Try to make the white line on the right relatively vertical. Then start to select the sensing area. Click Start. After clicking Start, the whole sensing area screen will turn red. You need to use 2 points to determine the sensing area. The model walks a few steps after stepping on the upper left corner of the screen. Then find the moving position on the projection screen and determine the point. Put the cross cursor of the mouse on the position and click OK. Then let the model stand in the lower right corner of the screen. After confirming the point, use the mouse to frame the radar sensing area. 2 points define the area. The effective sensing area of the red frame is a little larger than the actual projection screen. Then click OK to complete the sensing area setting. It is to shield these areas outside the sensing area. The next step is to calibrate here. Start. Calibration will have a 4-point calibration according to the 4 vertices on the ground projection range. Step on it. When dancing, try to choose to stand on 1 foot at the top of the circle. Find the calibration point and click OK. A second green calibration point will appear after the first point is set. There will be numbers in each circle punctuated according to the numbers. After the calibration is complete, the screen will jump. Will there be many dots in the black screen when no one interacts? When no one is interacting, but a lot of dots appear on the screen, it is caused by the radar recognition of the wall and the edge needs to be shielded. Select the eraser and then you can adjust the radar recognition range. Then click Start. The edge can be shielded so that there will be no interference triggering. OK, click to end. After the calibration is completed, you can click the radar test program in the lower right corner. Then walk up, and there will be an interactive induction. Found a couple of interferences in the upper right corner of the radar. You can click Exit to recalibrate. Use the eraser to set the radar sensing area in the upper left corner. After modifying the sensing area, walls will not interfere with radar sensing. The position of each screen is very precise. Then is the next step for general settings. Find the setting interface and check the startup option. The computer startup software will also start automatically. Then you can add interactive games to the play plan list. Unzip the game first. After unzipping, click Add. Find the path of the game to add or add multiple. There are loop playback and minimize after startup can also be checked. After the software is started, the effect will be played automatically. The standby video will be played when there is no interaction below. Functions can be checked according to your own situation. After setting, point to the lower right corner to exit for the last time. This exit is to save all the settings just now. It's a very important step. Open the software again after exiting. The special effect is that fish will run away when stepping on them. This is the effect of ice cracking. Every effect is very precise. This completes the calibration and debugging of the radar.